Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has drawn the most traffic ever for a game launch in the UK. It isn't a surprise that people would be excited for the new Call of Duty game, as the franchise has been a mainstay in the gaming industry for years. To celebrate the launch, Activision has put a lot of work into the marketing for the game, and it's claimed by the UK network E&BT that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has drawn the largest traffic ever for a game launch in the country. If this is true, this is a huge milestone for the franchise and for Activision, but it also doesn't come as much of a surprise, considering how much Activision spent on marketing for this game. What does come as a surprise is the peak for the number of players flocking to their PC and consoles wasn't on the day of launch for the game. Instead, it was October 21st, which is when everyone who pre-ordered it would be able to preload the game ahead of its release. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is also a huge game, as it's the first game to be available on Xbox Game Pass as a Day 1 release. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone are also available to those who have Game Pass Ultimate. According to IS Preview, BT saw a 144% increase in Xbox Live traffic on the broadband network compared to the week before. This is quite a monumental amount of traffic, but it isn't too surprising, as Call of Duty games are known for having huge download sizes. While there were reports that the game would be a whopping 300 gigabytes, it isn't that big, thankfully. However, the game does still come in at a sizable 102 gigabytes for preload, which, for a lot of people, will take a lot of time to install. Because of this, it makes perfect sense that the traffic for the game would increase so heavily on the preload day, as no one wants to be waiting around on release day trying to install a game at a snail's pace. At the moment, there haven't been any official figures released on how Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has been performing since release, but it has only been a couple of days thus far. It will be interesting to see the metrics for the number of players who come from Game Pass, as it is a significantly cheaper way to access the game than paying for the title outright, something that isn't an option for many gamers.